It took a few seconds for it to get there, but I'm actually here now, and I'm so glad I have a chance to make this video and show you my final completion of the Book of Shadows. I hope a few more of you can come in so you can see. This book is, I'm going to get the measurements for you. This book is 11 inches across and 12.5 inches tall. Hi, Rudy. I'm showing off the book that I just finished making, the old Book of Shadows from the television series Charmed. And here is the spine, and here is the back. And here is the width. The width of it is going to be, well, I'm holding it, but if I wasn't holding it so tightly, it's about 7 inches thick. And I've been working for weeks to make the Book of Shadows for a customer, and I'm selling them. I'm making them and selling them. So this is the one that I handmade from cover to cover. Thank you for being here and welcome. And so hi, RC Arts. So this is just a reveal that I finally finished it. Thank you. So I did it with the bolts because I did a scrapbook type finish, and this is the inside of the book, and I'm going to go page by page and show you what I put on the inside. This is what it looks like on the outside. Very old. I coffee dyed the pages. I included a bookmark, as you can see. It's even got the dovetail on it. And my hands are very ink and paint and coffee stained, but I've been working hard to get some of these things finished. So this was the inside cover, and this was the first page. Hi, Mystic Veteran. I'm showing my Book of Shadows from the television series Charmed that I just finished making today. The bookmark goes on the inside. Hey, Mystic Veteran. I haven't been on YouTube in a while. Thank you for the thumbs up. Thank you for the 5 that are here. This is what the spine looks like, and this is what the back looks like. And I'm going to go through the pages and show you the pages I installed. The book is very, very thick. I measured it was 7 inches thick, and hopefully you can see it if I move the camera a little better. There we go. And I was just going to go through the pages. There's the Book of Shadows. This book is the property of, I'm going to be putting it in the mail tomorrow. These are all coffee dyed and baked, and then I ironed them to get them flat. And the spell to summon the Book of Shadows. Then the Book of Shadows, open the Book of Shadows to the last page viewed, the Hollywell book. To remove a veil over a Book of Shadows entry. A spell for invoking the power of 3. To make a portal to a parallel dimension. And it's got the triquetra right there. Portals and the information about portals. And more information about portals. And more information about portals. As you can see, the texture of the pages after they were coffee dyed and baked. Thank you. This is the Wiccan read. I know not everyone practices Wiccan. I don't. I affiliate with Christians, but this was a commission, and I'm an artist and I make all kinds of things without any judgment whatsoever. So I included this just in case because I purchased a PDF download of pictures that belonged to the book that was actually in the TV show. Gill Skills, hello. Gosh, it's great to see you. Well, I'm showing them the book from the TV series Charmed. I'm pagan, but that's still cool. I understand. You might like this. This is the witch's alphabet, Theban script. Well, I didn't have any judgment whatsoever. I'm just a business person and I make the requests. And if a person didn't want that included, I certainly wouldn't. And the book is 7 inches thick, Gill Skills. And I made it from cover to cover. I made the cover, the spine, the back, the inside. This is what it looks like up top. There's the bookmark, and I've even included like the dovetail on the bookmark. So, and I edged the papers to make them look older too. Oh, there was a lady who's also, she's practicing witch, and she spent a lot of time collecting the photos and sizing them for print. And I bought her set. She was very dedicated. It was a 735 page PDF file, and I bought it off of Etsy. And so this is, I'm going to go through the pages here. And that was the witch's alphabet. And this is the shield. And this was, so yeah, she's practicing. I don't know if she's pagan or what, because I don't follow that. I just am a creator, and I have these for sale in my Etsy shop. I'm going to drop my own link right here if you want to go and look at other books that I have made. Yes, Pentacle. These are other books that I have made, just to take a look at them. Okay. And then here's information on the pentacle right here. And then here's one for the pentagram. Please don't go and look at that right now, because I'd love you to stay on the page. Gill Skills, it's so cool to see you here. Here's the wand, the chalice, the besom, which is a broom, apparently. See, I don't know anything about this. I just know how to create and make it and sell things for my customers. Is there a spell to turn someone into a newt? I don't know, but I think you need newts to do certain spells. I don't cast spells. I send blessings. So I send prayers and blessings. Now this is charm to infuse an etheme with power. This is altar blessings. Okay, Mystic Veteran. This is the ceremony for hand fasting. I should have put hand fasting first in the ceremony, but it's too late now. Awakening ceremony to be performed after the birth of a child, and then information on how to do that, and a funeral, and the funeral rites, and how to use a spirit board, and more about a spirit board, and how to perform a seance. Stony! Oh, I love you. I was trying to contact you. I need to talk to you later about yours, because I want to improve upon it, because this one is more badass than the one that you bought. I am so glad to find you here. This one is this one is 7 inches thick, and it's even nicer than the one that I made for you, and I want to fix yours at no extra charge and make it even more awesome. So I'm going through the one, Yes, hand fasting is like a marriage. I'm going through the one that I just now finished, and this is my third one. This one is how to perform a seance, and this one says exorcism. This one says to animate the dead, you must speak the following. This one's about familiars. One stoner, three cats. Hi, Stony. You following me? Hello to you. One stoner, three cats. Extra big group hugs to all of you. I should have said that myself. That's a great thing to say. Welcome. This is the evolution of familiars. Shadows and Katrina Kit. Tana, hey girl, cheers. To call upon our ancestors, to summon ancestral protection, clairvoyance, the seer. Thank you so much for coming. You all have just blessed my heart. To become a goddess, speak these words. And here's the Hallowell girls. Of course I'm following, duh. The charmed ones are known to be the most powerful good witches destined to protect innocents from the forces of evil. These witches will arrive as three sisters who will be known as the Charmed Ones, as well as the power of three. The Charmed Ones, Gemma, hi! The Charmed Ones are descended from Melinda Warren, and there's information about her in this book, and I'm going to mail this book out tomorrow. This is my third book, and as I've done each one, I feel like I've improved. Emmy from M is a Gem, her book is coming next. This is one from a random stranger customer off of my Etsy site. This is a spell to protect the charmed ones. This one says elders. I have some papers in here that wasn't in the one that Stony bought. Stony bought one for Christmas. And if you love movie memorabilia, do check out my Etsy site when I am done, because the books and things that I put in there, I will be happy to ship to you. White lighters or messengers or guides. How much do you charge for a book? $350. This book has took me almost a month to make. I got the first one she ever made, and I can make them better now, so I wanted to improve. This is tips for future white lighters. And if that blood is injected into a mortal, the mortal might suffer if the witch's powers are strong enough. Nero Trigger. How did I get the Book of Shadows? Nero, I've made this myself by hand from beginning to end. This book is 7 inches thick, and it's filled with this much paper. I put a bookmark in it. I create and make these things. I made this all by hand, you guys. Every bit of it. Every bit of it. I even hand cut the triquetra with an X-Acto knife. So, and I used an old scrapbook style with big bolts to put through there. And you can see on the back side where it's got the caps tightened down. Then I make all kinds of books and all kinds of crafts and things. And I do have a shop. I have an Etsy shop, and I just posted the link above if you wanted to just peek at it. Let me see, where was I? I wanted to continue. I went through the familiars and the stuff right there. The spell to protect the charmed ones. Tamara, hello. I'm showing the finished product, girl. And this is the white lighters and the messengers. Yes, I made the book from Hocus Pocus. I made the book from the Monsters Book of Monsters. And I made the book of the Evil Dead. You got to say the power of free. Who said it's free? Well, I guess I just did when I read it out loud. And all of that you saw in the TV series is why this book is as thick and as aged as it is. I took each page that I printed out and I dipped it in coffee and I baked them in the oven. Can you imagine doing that for this many pages? And then when I got them all finished, well, one step ahead of you. I've already printed out more. I'm ready to go. So after I coffee dyed these papers, I baked them in the oven to get them dry and grungy looking. And then I brought them back here to the craft room and I ironed all of these pages. These are hundreds of pages. Can you see? And after I ironed them all, I put binder strips on the sides so I could put the bolts through them and they wouldn't be too short for the book because we didn't want that. And then I installed them in the book today over on my DLive channel. I showed how I installed this and put the bookmark in. To call a lost witch, to rescue a witch from points unknown, speak the following charm. To restore a witch's memory, to separate a witch from her powers, to call a witch's power. So there was many steps of this, and it took weeks to complete it. And it's not easy, and it takes a lot of ink. The paper is expensive. I'll show you the brand of paper that I use. I don't use copy paper. I use the best quality stuff. I use Southworth parchment paper, ivory, and the 24-pound. And it was cheaper to buy a box of 500 sheets than it was to buy 2 boxes of 250. So this cost $26 alone. And then I buy a big bolt. I'll show you a great big bolt of this. I'll be glad to do it. I already printed up the pages and organized them for you, Stony. I knew you'd be wanting one next. So I ordered a big bolt of this fabric also off of Amazon. And at Home Depot, I found out my son's father died a couple of weeks ago. Freaking crazy. He wasn't that old. I got so much to talk to you about, Stony. It's crazy right now in this world. It really is. So I go to Home Depot and I get wood, and it's about 2 millimeters thick, and I get them to cut it up to the size I need. There's so much going on right now. It's crazy. So not only do I buy wood, I have to go and buy the bolts. And these are the bolts I put in it. And these are the type of caps I put on the end of it. So you can see I've got 3 more books ready to go. I've got 6 pieces of wood cut out here to 11 inches by 12 inches. And then if that wasn't expensive enough, between the leather and the paper and the wood, I'll show you what else. I've got wood glue I'm using so the pages don't fall out. Because paper is made of wood, and so I'm attaching the pages. Takes building a book to a whole new level. It does. So I have epoxy glue. I have super glue. I have Gorilla Glue, epoxy. I have a bag full of super glue. That's to help me get started. I have hot glue. I have a big bunch of this that I recently bought. So in other news, I found out my son's girlfriend, he's been with for almost 3 years now, lives in Idaho, has an 8-year-old daughter, and my son claims her. Oh my God. My son lost his longtime live-in girlfriend 3 weeks ago. She died suddenly, and it's been a big old mess. She's just 37 years old. She went into liver failure right after she got the COVID shot, and she died. No joke. Okay. I'm also going to start putting up some acrylic things for people who smoke. For my 420 family, I'm going to put some, I'm making some grinders, I'm making some roller trays, and I'm making some coasters, and let me meet her yet, his girlfriend. They moved to Idaho together for him to finish school. We've got a lot of catching up to do. And now he wants me to go to Idaho and meet her and her little girl. Oh, you're going to fall in love. 8-year-olds are cool. They're so smart. They're like little adults, little teenagers sometimes. So I'm going to go through this book, Quit Chattering, to relinquish our powers. This spell is irrevocable. That's so very sad to hear. Her name is Bright May. Oh, to exchange powers, to transfer powers, power stripping potion, power unbinding spell, personal gain, Wicked Witch of the Enchanted Forest. I guess we know who that is. Shh, shh, not on my channel. Behave. To reverse the Wicked Witch's curse. To curse an evil witch. When all else fails and you need to bind the powers of a warlock, just chant the following ancient incantation. This is information about warlocks. I'm so glad you're here, everybody. Thank you for the thumbs up. I've got 11 people in here and only 7 thumbs up, and I do think that you guys like me where we can make it even. Thank you. I'm up to 10 now. That's pretty cool. A warlock spell. Spell to freeze a warlock and keep him frozen. Jane Franklin is a female warlock, and she possesses the power to start fire with her fingers. To kill a female warlock. To kill a female warlock. Wizards. To vanquish a dark priest or dark priestess. Here's dark priest's information. A potion to vanquish a demonic sorcerer. Is Mystic Veteran still here? Did you guys go away? Are you guys still here? My chat's not moving. Did you see the wallet I sent you a pic of? It's the Hocus Pocus book, but it's a check-like wallet. It was badass. I probably did, and I forgot. I've had a lot of trauma and drama going on. And I'm looking at some leather working tools. You're sitting quietly. Okay. I just wanted to make sure that you guys were still here because you guys were so quiet. I'm looking at some leather tools, and they are in my Amazon wish list. See, this is bestiary demons. To vanquish a bestiary. Dark. To lords of the outer dark. To turn a demon into an animal. To turn humans into animals. Yes. You have no idea the size of the book that Stony sent me, and I can't wait to use it. Sorry, I'm trying to. Hi. I was showing the book that I finished. I just got through telling them, sweetheart, that yours is next. And I'm so excited to see you in here. We all need to catch up. I've had a lot going on. Alicia's Etsy page. Thank you. I'm going to get my Amazon wish list and hopefully, let's see. Hmm. Let me see. I'm looking for it. Well, there may be a reason I can't find it right now. I want to continue streaming. You need leather tools. But I've got them in my wish list on my Amazon. Okay, it's to turn humans into animals, reverse the human into animal spell, Prue's animal conjuring spell. I've already got your pages printed out. It's to cast a protective circle. This book is 7 inches thick and it's nicer than the one I made Stoney's. And I want to redo Stoney's if she wants me to and make it even more epic than what she thinks it is. I can't find it. But this is what the top cover of it looks like, you guys. And this is what it looks like on the inside. And that's the next page. So anyway, when faced with evil at home, use this spell. When in the circle that is home, safety's gone and evil's roam. Aw, buy one stoner, 3 cats. Thank you for coming by. Extra big hugs. Mean it. I'm really glad, Emmy, I got my gimbal and I can't figure out how to. Sacramento Paranormal Investigators. Hi. Thank you. Gemma. Oh, I didn't get to say hello to you enough. I'm just going through the book and trying to get through all the pages. This one is for home protection. This one says to purify one's home. Hello, welcome. I'm just showing the finished product of this book. This is my 3rd book that I have made so far. And I'm about to make the 4th one for Emmy. M is a gem. And I'm just ready to go. I've got an Etsy link right there. This says to protect yourself from harm. This one is a protection spell. This one is a protection potion. This is a spell of protection for innocence. The art of enchanting is the ability to make someone do something with the power of your voice. Gemma, don't be fed up. People stink. I'm telling you sometimes. But this is an enchantment spell. This is the awakening spell. This one is to hear secret thoughts. This one says to ask for help. This one is to bind. This one is a money potion. This one says to remove a foe. This one is to reduce a man's pride. This one is to become mortal. This one is the circle of truth. This one is a truth spell. I love the Celtic symbol there. This one is the charm of multiplicity, the charm of confidence. This one is the ingredients for the charm of confidence and what to say. This one is a lost and found spell, and this is to reverse it. This one is a sleep spell for all my insomniacs. This is black magic apple pie. This is potion to counteract black magic apple pie. This is to restore something to its original condition. This one is to erase painful memories. Boy, I need something to do that. This one is to erase a memory. This one is to relive memories. I don't want to relive my memories. I have more bad ones than good ones. This is another one to relive memories. Different one. To vanquish an ephemeral demon. This is a vanishing spell. This one is a return spell. Sing, I'm a black magic woman. I can't play music over here like I can on D-Live. But I did complete this on D-Live today, this morning, and I wanted to do a reveal over here on YouTube. The reversal spell. This is reverse a spell. This is another reversal spell. Reverse the spell. This is to create a door. When you find your path is blocked, all you have to do is knock. Here's some love potions. Everybody loves to be loved and wants to be loved, I guess. Charm to induce feelings of love. There it is. I'm not going to read these out loud. Charm of love. And there's what to do with it. This is a love spell. Love spells have been known to backfire on a witch in some cases and cause the subject of the spell to act violent or insane. If that happens, reverse all of the spells that you cast immediately. It's thundering and lightning dramatically outside while I talk. For kisses sweet to turn into passion. And there's the ingredients and what to do with them. To discourage a lover. I don't need help with that. Discover your heart's desire. You heard that, did you? It's been thundering and lightning and raining here all day long. This is Coop, a magical being associated with love. Coop was something about the elders to help Phoebe with her love life. To keep others from meddling in your business. Rainy here, but never thunder. Oh, it's been thundering. The ground's been shaking and the wind's been blowing and the trees are moving like this outside, and it's been dark all day. To make a wish come true. Look at the beautiful Celtic symbols right here. To find good luck. To promote better luck, speak the following. Here's some information on candle magic. There's 2 or 3 pages of reading material that I included here. And it lists the colors and what each one of them can mean. This is scrying for something lost. This is scrying for other objects. This is a travel potion. Send a passenger home. To send someone to Mount Olympus. Angela, I'm watching my classes. To call someone back from Mount Olympus. Mount Olympus traveling potion. In a vision quest, conditions are set up that allow the soul to move beyond the self and enter the unity of the inner whole. It's a time of fasting, praying, and being in nature. It is a period of solitude in which we seek an inner revelation which grants meaning to our life. This invitation leads to maturity and an understanding of our responsibility to ourselves, nature, and our soul. Vision Quest Potion Powder. Smoke transportation spell. Some of y'all do this every day. If you're watching this, how do you do your homework? Your smoke transportation potion. Time loops. Time ripples. To alter time. To turn back time. If I could find a way to turn time forward. To go back in time. Past lives. Past life spell. To visit lost souls. Auras. An aura cleanse. Auras and grimlocks. Chakra cleanse. Instant karma. Instant karma spell. Karma cleanse. The 6 keys. Sulfur, mercury, water, blood of pelican, vinegar, most sharp head of raven. Oh, vinegar most sharp, head of raven, head of a black dragon, and lynx eyes. Here's some information on herbs. Herbs to heal. Blessings for plants. Blessings for compost. Information about that compost. Desiderata. Desiderata. Things that are yearned for. Wisdom. Balance. Unbecoming. Abundance. Healing. Faithfulness. Well, they are, but you have to catch them before you. True. Comfort, vitality, health, patience, love, truth, fertility, peace, courage, stability. 7 deadly sins. Identifying the 7 deadly sins. Pride, envy, gluttony, lust, anger, greed, and slothfulness. Categories of ghosts and spirits. Ghosts, poltergeists, and hauntings. To summon a ghost from the dead. To vanquish a ghost and return him to his rest. Banishing a ghost. I found a half-dead squirrel in my backyard. Crow was pecking at it. Yeah. Oh. Ugh. Send an evil ghost to judgment. The Wendigo. Unbecoming the Wendigo. Shapeshifters. Shapeshift into an animal. Reverse shapeshifting. Shapeshifting infusion. The Seekers. A banshee. To track a banshee. Alchemists. Alchemist tools. Avatars. Axis Mundi. Baccara. Gabriel Statler. The Lord of War. Pandora. More information on Pandora. Went from native lore to Irish lore. It did, didn't it? And these were just in the collection that this other witch had So, the Rosetta Stone, the Necromancer. This is just a replica of things that were in the book on TV. This is a replica of the Hollywood book. The Necromancer, Merlin, Nell. In the 1920s, a witch named Nell tricked a powerful warlock into a painting with a hidden spell that only his power of X-ray vision could see. The only one to leave the painting is to say that the chant and into words free us all. These words will free anyone trapped inside the painting. To enter the enchanted painting. To free those trapped inside the enchanted painting. It's cool, like all world lore in one book. Captain Blackjack Cutting. Well, she spent a lot of time compiling her pages and working them to where they'd print out at a certain size and not be deformed. This is Captain Blackjack Cutting. And I'm sure if you're a fan of the show, you might remember him. And here's a generational Charmed line of the people where it started and then the people that it came to. Like I said, this is a book from the show Charmed, and it's a replica of that book. To call the Hollowell matriarchs. So this book is not an actual genuine Book of Shadows. It's a replica of the thing that was on the television show that's very similar to. But it includes things that was shown on TV. This is more about the Hollowell matriarchs. Cole's human form. It's a mix of stuff, right? It's from the TV series. So that's why it's not an actual Book of Shadows, but it's like the Book of Shadows that was on TV. Balthazar. And I said Balthazar. I may be saying it wrong. To summon Balthazar. Balthazar Vanquish Potion. Catherine of Alexandria. Penelope Hallowell. Grams. And information about a ring. The heirloom powerful ring. Patricia Hallowell. Nicholas. Some TV series get info from real sources to be semi-accurate. Rest is Hollywood. I guessed that was true. And this is Nicholas Must Die. And this is information of what they used. So this is a nod in honor toward that show. And I never actually saw the show. This is Christopher Perry Hollowell, the second son of Leo Wyatt and Piper Hollowell, and the younger brother of Wyatt Hollowell. Chris is a white lighter hybrid. Besides saying the basic powers of a magical witch as scrying and spell casting, Chris possesses the ability to orb and sense just like the white lighters. He also has the power of telekinesis, telekinetic orbing, and limited telepathic communication with charges. Oh, you have it all on DVD. So you're going to recognize these people, and these things will make sense to you. Like Charlene Hughes and Charlotte Warren. And these are characters from the backstory. And this is Miranda Warren. Miranda or Melinda, I'm not sure. This is Agnes came to the house for the first time since the day she turned against us. We were polite as she remains family, but no more than polite. She brought disgrace to the Hallowell family, and there are many among us who are not disposed to forgive her, nor will become so. Agnes, as the saying goes, has made her own bed. Whether she enjoys lying in it or not is not a concern for the rest of us. See Timothy McBride for more information about Aunt Agnes. Pamela Bousquet, excuse me. And then this guy had red eyes. The spell to capture Mateo Tate. The Stillman sisters. Mabel, Mitzi, and Margot. Olivia Calloway was accidentally killed by Steve Montana in a feud between the Calloway and the Montana family. Okay. And then this guy's name is Kyle. He's an FBI agent who knew about magic and demons and gave his help to the Charmed Ones in their fight against evil Brody's parents were killed by avatars. He sought out the Charmed Ones to help him seek vengeance on the avatars. Kyle was killed after he attempted to destroy the avatars for the last time. He was made a white lighter by the elders as his reward for saving the world. Kyle Brody. Timothy McBride. Hundreds of years ago, the Hallowell family became aware of a warlock who was killing innocents. So the Hallowell ancestors tried to find out who the warlock was. When they narrowed it down to one suspect, Timothy McBride, Agnes said that he couldn't be the right person. She claimed that Timothy was her long-lost brother, and she protected him from the rest of the family. Finally, after alienating the whole family and creating hard feelings that still haven't passed, Agnes realized Timothy had tricked her into thinking he was her estranged brother. Agnes told the family about her mistake, but she still refused to tell them where that Timothy was hidden. Agnes went up against the warlock Timothy by herself, but by then Timothy had become very powerful by draining the powers from his victims. Agnes finally won the battle, even though the injuries she took eventually killed her too. After she vanquished the warlock, the killing stopped. This spell was used to vanquish the warlock Timothy. The power of three once put asunder. To call Wyatt from the future. To send Wyatt back to the future. This is Clyde, a spirit with the ability to transport humans back in time to the moment of their greatest distress. To contact Clyde, you must wake him angry, or he will ignore any summoning spell. And this is Billy and Christy Jenkins. These are the zodiacs. This is the Chinese zodiac first. There are 12 zodiac animals in Chinese astrology. Each individual personality is associated with an animal which represents it. These animals are as follows. And then there's a couple of pages of those. Well, 3 pages actually. And then there's the traditional zodiacs. Aquarius, Pisces. I think I'm a Chinese goat. Aries, Taurus. I'm a Libra. Gemini, Cancer, Leo, Virgo, Libra. That's me. Scorpio, Sagittarius, Capricorn, and the last couple of pages to return to the beginning of the book. Hi, Beth. Welcome. To return to the beginning of the book. Power is enacted, magic is gone. The spell was said and done. Return me there to see it again. Open the Book of Shadows to the last page viewed. Hollywell book, we need another look. Reveal your latest secret. And I thought that would be interesting as a last page in this big book. And this is the book from the TV series Charmed that I have made with my hands from beginning to end. And it is very, very thick, and it's very, very heavy. And thank you. I really appreciate that, Mystic Veteran. Thank you. And I worked about a month to complete it. And it is huge. I've even got the binding on the spine, just like on the TV show. And when you stand it up, I've got the bookmark here, a bookmark. Thank you, Mystic Veteran. It took me weeks and weeks. Like I said, the ink was expensive. Then I coffee dyed each page by hand and baked them in the oven. And then I ironed them. And then I made binders, and I glued all the binders to all the pages. And then I coffee dyed those binders. And then I installed them in the book. And it took me a long time to get the covers made. I cut the triquetra out by hand with a utility knife. And the book is so thick right now because it's still new. It won't hardly close, but it's going to be... This is what the back of it looks like, you guys. I have done the coffee stunning before as a project, and I've done it for many, many projects too, and it's very time consuming, and it's very time consuming. So this is what the back of it looks like, and this is what the spine, and I'm so glad to be done with it. Is M and Stony still here? Well, it took me, I would sit for 6 hours at a stretch, and then I'd only get half of it done, and I'd come back the next day and do 6 to maybe 8 hours. And then the next day I did another 6 hours on getting the binding that goes on the side. I see 8 people. But I think Stoney's gone. I think M as a Jim is gone. The outcome is so worth the time. I spent 60 plus hours last week on the one that I mailed off to this lady in Van Nuys, California. So just 1 week alone, because even this is so time consuming to do the outside and the inside. And I made those over on I'm here, I'm listening, I'm making dinner. Thank you for letting me know you're still here. It means a lot that I wanted to have a record of this one before I do send it off tomorrow. And I feel like since I've made a few now, since I made your first one, I'm publicly offering to make yours even better than it was if you would like it. Me too. There's no pressure or anything, but yeah. And I'm going to go and eat some dinner too. I haven't eaten yet. It's 7 o'clock. But the person that ordered this wanted me to include a note to the girl he's going to give it to that says, "To the baddest witch around." And so I hope that they are... I hope that they'll be happy with it, since I'm not a witch, not practicing. I don't have any information, and I'm not going to go that way. But they wanted the replica that they'd seen of the book from Charmed, and I did my best to give it a good tribute of what I had and what I had purchased and what I could collect from the internet. And I just hope that the person that receives this book loves it as much as Stony did. Stony got the very first one I ever made. And I need to take a lighter to this, but me finding a lighter is funny because I don't even smoke cigarettes. So it's going to be something. I wanted to just singe the end of that so it doesn't unravel. I am so glad to have you guys over here. If you guys are not subscribed to my D Live channel, you'd be able to see how I assembled this today. Um, I'm not sure if I can get a link to it or not and drop it here. If you guys will go over and follow me over there, it will be awesome. Because I'm trying to get to 1,000 followers over there as well. And I did complete this live over there. I cried when I got mine. True story. Oh, bless you. I wish I could give you a big hug. Oh, she loves hers. She loves hers. And but she's got a lot of sentimental attachments. I'd love to get a chance to talk with you, Stony. So I'm trying to get my D Live link so that I can drop it here. And I'd like, if you're not following me over there, I just want to make it for her, just even better than what it was, because I've learned some things since then. You know, you learn by doing, don't you? And this is my third one, and I've got a fourth one to make. That's for Emma's gym. So let me see if I can get my link here. I'll drop it to you. My computer's being really slow, like me most days. They learn from trial and error, yes, and I learn from practicing. And I hope I get better with each and every one. I do. And if you guys would go and look at my Etsy shop, it's in the About section um, of my YouTube here. And you can go and look. Yes, learn through trial and error. I'm getting better with each one. I'm not perfect. Each one has its own little flaws, but it's unique because it's an art. If you would go to my Etsy shop, you could just look and see what I've been doing. Um, would love to do it for you. I'm trying to get my art business off of the ground, and uh, got a lot of things coming up that I want to add to the shop. I need a website built that I'm going to put my crochet stuff on my Etsy site, but I'm going to build another special site for my 420 fans and my paranormal fans, my friends that follow me here. I'm going to put up something special just for you when I get the site. And so I'm going to drop this link here, and I'm going to ask if you would go over to D Live and add me if you haven't added me already. If you haven't followed me over there already, please come over there and follow me too, because you'll be able to see in the last video that I did how this was finalized, how it was put together. And I appreciate it so much that you guys have come over today. I've got 8 people in my chat. If I had 8 people show up in my house right now, I would just be so excited. I really, really would. I followed you on Etsy. I got a notification just now, and I thank you for that. That will help me be recognized more on Google. The more people that follow me over there, and if you're not on D Live, you don't have to pay anything to go. But I'm over there more than I'm over here. You got it right before I did. Oh, but I just wanted to say thank you all and thanks for the encouragement. I do buy from Etsy too. Well, I'm going to be making a lot of things, some wands, some triquetras, a lot of things with my silicone resins and putting beautiful colors and things inside that you might be interested in. So keep a lookout, and I will be going with those type of things to a completely different website, and I'll keep my crocheting over on Etsy, and I'm going to make a completely different website for things like my books, paranormal things for folks that practice um, their craft, things that they would like, and take my jewelry over there too. I make jewelry as well, and I do different paintings, but I haven't done that in a long time. Stony and I painted a couple of falls ago, year before last. We had like a sip and paint on my channel here. It was so much fun, and it's probably saved under my live stream files. But I wanted to say thank you all for being here. Very industrious. I'm working hard every day. Um, like I said, I don't practice, but I will create and provide for those that do. And I want to make them something really that they would love. I make things for everybody, though. And because I do a variety of different things. So I will let you go. We're okay. Signed up for D Live. Thank you. That's cool. I would be happy to have you come over. Do you go by a different name or the same name? So I'm going to go over and get something to eat for now. And I want to thank you all for coming over here. Same name, so I'll recognize you when you come in. Thank you for being here. This has been wonderful. Thank you for letting me go through my book, even though I was quite chatty with it. And I do hope it's approved by charm fans. Video chat me whenever you end this, okay? I can't. I got to go grab something to eat, but I will talk to you later. I've got dinner that's just finished, and I wanted to go and eat. I haven't had anything since early this morning, and you don't want me to fall out, do you? I do want to talk to you so bad. I approve it as a charmed fan. You just made me so happy. Thank you. Thank you. I hope anybody that's a charmed fan, and please be praying that this will arrive safely and that the person that gets it is delighted with it. There's nothing about it that they'll ding me or put a negative review on Etsy about or negative like that. I want them to just really cherish it on a level that whew, homemade burrito night here. I love homemade burritos. Well, I made some honey baked honey mustard chicken, and I've made some baked potatoes. Um, just whenever you get time. I tried to call you earlier, Stony. Um, please, like I said, I'm always nervous when I make something and I send it out because art is subjective, that the person won't like it or they'll find a problem and they want to send it back. I have a no return policy because everything is one of a kind. You can't make two things exactly alike ever because I'm not a machine. I'm a human being. So, um, I put my sticker in your D Live to make it stick. Thank you. I'm making enchiladas I would love to have a burrito from Mr. Conklin over there and enchiladas from you. Stony, do you like this one too? You're a creator. Yes, I create lots and lots of different things. But I've had 3 orders in a row for this book, and so that's what I've been stuck on doing. I'm not just stuck in one lane. I missed a little bit. Do you sign the back cover? No, I don't. I do put a card in it with my signature on it. Um, oh, thank you, Boomer. I do put a card in it. So I think this one is even better than the one that I sent to Stony, and that's why I offered to fix Stony's and make it even more special. I just want to make Stony cry again. That's all. So thank you for the thumbs up. Thank you for the encouragement. I do hope that you feel that it turned out. I know I'm supposed to sign it, but I'm not. I'm going to make a small card in a small envelope and write something and stick it in here for them. You know, just kind of wedge it in there. The guy that bought it said that he wanted me to make a card that said, to the most awesome witch, something like that. I'll have to go back on my Etsy and see how he worded it. But I don't want to sign their book because it's their book, you know, and I'm not the creator or the writer of the Charm series, but this is just a nod toward them. There's so much more that I could have put in it, but it was too thick as it is, in my opinion. To the most badass witch ever. That's what I think it was. Yes. Thanks. But this is so thick, I can't get my hands around it, actually. Like I showed you, it was... Well, just the pages. Well, if you squish them, yes, I knew the book was big in the series. I did a lot of research on that. And this is what it looks like on the back cover, Mr. Conklin. These are the caps that go on the back cover. And this was the last page. It says to open the Book of Shadows to the last page viewed. So it's not actual Book of Shadows, but the person could write in it on the other side of the pages if they wanted to, or they could get a colored pencil and enhance the faded out colors if they wish. But it's theirs. It's up to them. And if you guys approve it, I'll stop being so concerned that the person's not going to like it. If they want to send it back, that's one thing, but I've got a no return, no refund policy. It's clearly stated in my site because a lot of work went into this. Many, many hours, many, many days went into this. Lots and lots of late nights. So, you guys, are really appreciated. Boomer approved, Kirsten approved, Conklin approved, Stony approved. So it'll be off in the mail tomorrow. I was just waiting for the glue to get dry that I put on it this morning. And I'll be shipping it out then with that pretty little card. And I'll be starting book number 3. I've already got the pages printed out for it. I have not coffee dyed them yet at all. Then I'm going to start doing my silicone resin work and putting that on a completely different website, not my Etsy. I'm going to take my books down. Beth is approved too. Thank you, Beth. Little quiet Beth sitting over there in the corner. Thank you. Spirit approved. Ah, my intentions. I'm so well. I have a beautiful, lots of good intentions and lots of love and lots of heart went into this because I want to make everybody happy. And so this is why any of these books that you see on these websites are between $350 and $500 because it costs. Quiet Beth, you don't know me well. Indeed, I do not. I do not. um, I only know you from online. I haven't spent a lot of time with you, so I don't. Quiet Beth, that's the first. I don't know. But like I showed at the beginning of this video, just the items to compile a book like this is expensive. And it takes a long time to make one. They don't just happen overnight. So while you're holding them, you're thinking about the person it's going to, and you're hoping that they'll like it. Boomer knows you're chatty, huh? Okay, I will learn. Um, I have a very big forgetful problem. I thought that the bookmark, by the way, I know this is ADD all over the place. I thought the bookmark was a good taste, was a good touch because I saw price equals materials plus labor. Oh my God. I've put more than 100 hours into this book. True. But the cost of the leather, the cost of the glue, the wood, the screws, the ink, the computer ink alone. We get on a panel together to tell each other to shut up. Well, I've missed that. So, anyway, I just want you guys to know that it costs a lot to make one and it takes a lot of time to make one. And I feel like it's worth every penny because it's a labor of love. And I don't even know the people. I don't love them, but I love what I do. I love being creative and seeing a picture of something and seeing something that inspires me. And then I go and research and study and I learn things and I learn how to do things and I put my hand to the craft. And each one I made has gotten tighter and better quality than the last one. And I just feel like I can achieve all these things that are in my intentions this year is to start an art business where I sell a lot of things, a lot of different kinds of things. So you guys keep positive thoughts toward me and your prayers toward me so that I can do these things and I can make my own living from making and creating art and customized art at the request of a buyer. I don't know when to shut up and leave. I was going to leave 15 minutes ago and go get something to eat, but I can sit in a room all by myself and chatter. Obviously, I've done it for up to 8 hours here on my YouTube channel before. Thank you all for the thumbs up, and I do hope you come back. But I've been over on D Live for about a year, Mystic. That's where I've been. And it's 7:36 Eastern Standard Time where I am. So I am going to leave and take a break. I may go live later tonight. It'll be over on my D Live channel if I do, but I may need to take a break because there's some personal business I need to take care of. And I will talk to you all later. I'm so happy that you stopped by. That it's just, it feels wonderful. It really did. It feels wonderful helpful to have friends. And thank you for the encouragement and the support, because I'm trying to learn how to be confident. And this is my new cutting mat. I got a donation over on D Live for somebody very special, and I got a brand new cutting mat because my old one was all janky and everything. I've had it for years and it was cut and painted. We miss you, so this is a treat. Well, I'm going to try to come back over here more often, Beth. Um, yeah, I've been gone over to that other site for about a year because YouTube had been a cesspool, and then D Live turned out to be the same way. So I'm trying to do both things. But I'm still talking too much, but I love y'all. You guys have made me feel wonderful just showing up when I went live. Thank you for doing that. You didn't have to, but it's pretty awesome of you. Thanks so much. Online sucks in general. Yeah, I'm tired of being hurt. Next time somebody slings something at me, I'm going to shock you. I'm going to sling something right back. So, yeah, I'm not sitting down and taking it. I got a big mouth on me. I've just been keeping it quiet too long. I got something to say too. I got something to say too. So it's time people sit down and listen to what I got to say, because I don't speak bluntly very often. You know, throw some peaches, I'm going to be throwing some stones right back. I've had some stones thrown. I'm about to throw some right back. I'm not even a creator and I have haters. It doesn't matter anymore. Beth, what in the world? People have lost their daggum minds. I don't know how and I don't know why, Beth, but you know what? People need music and they need food and they just need to be nice. But thank you for making one lady here feel good about herself. Thank you so much. And I'll see you all soon. You know where you can find me now, over on D Live mostly, and here occasionally. And you can always find me on Twitter. You can always private message me over there. But I'm not getting involved in anybody's drama. I mean, I need somebody to come help me with my own stuff. I don't want to add to the menu, if you know what I mean. So, thank you all much for being here. Much love. Keep it real, Boomer says. And I'll see you around soon. Thank you for the thumbs up, everybody.